Hello, everyone. Welcome to I Can't Sleep. This is Wednesday morning, 11/26, 2025. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and my name is Becky, and I can't sleep, so I thought I'd tell you about my latest adventure. I'm going back to the university to get my doctorate degree. I'm going to be, hopefully, in the curriculum and instruction program to get an educational doctorate, an ED. And I want to discuss some of the things that I've gone through. I mean, the process, the hoops that I've jumped through in order to be admitted to the university. I'm going to Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia. This is the same place where I got my two master's degrees. The first one, the master's in English, I received in May 1989. And the second master's degree, master's in adult and technical education, I received in May of 2010. I'm 66 years old. So there's something to say there that I didn't have enough time for myself until I was 66 years old to go back to the university and get my doctorate degree. So if you are 66 years old, that is something that you can do. You can travel, you can do different things. Well, my adventure that I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my doctorate. Okay, the steps that I went through. The first thing I did was fill out a FAFSA, F-A-F-S-A. First, I filled out the wrong year. I filled out 2026 to 2027, and I want to go in January, just a couple of months from now. And so I called financial aid, the financial aid office at Marshall University, several days after I did that. And they said, the only one I see for you here is 2026, 2027, and that's for the next school year. Don't you want to go to school this year? I said, yes, I do. And they said, well, then you need to fill out a 2025 to 2026 FAFSA. And I was thinking January 2026. I was like, so, okay, I said, okay. So, and I went and filled one out, and I scored negative 1,500. And that's good. It sounds horrible, but that means I stand a better chance at getting financial aid. And at my age, my income, I receive Social Security. I also work part-time as an online professor. I mean, prices are so high, you have to. Um, So every little bit helps. Also, in my state, which is West Virginia, they've passed legislation where someone who is 65 or older can qualify for reduced tuition, receive a discount. And it may be 10%, it may be 20%, I don't know. But like I said before, every little bit helps. So next I come to the admission. And I didn't have to take a GRE this time. I did for my first master's degree. The application fee was waived, I suppose because of my age. They already had my transcripts for my two master's degrees in graduate school, but they needed my transcripts where I got my undergraduate degree, and they just received those last Friday. So, okay, right now where it is, it's being processed, and they told me that would be about a week for them to reach a decision whether or not I will be admitted, and if I get into the program of curriculum and instruction. So, fingers crossed. I really want to go to school. I've been looking at apartments in Huntington, West Virginia that are for rent. And this program is completely online. I can stay at home, but I wanted to be close enough to the school to where I can go on campus. There's just something about going to a university and being on campus. I can access the library. I can meet with other students, or I can go for tutoring. It's all right there. If I have any business that I need to conduct at Marshall University, it's all right. I'll be in Huntington, the same city. What's next? oh, I owe a little balance to the bursar's office. So I need to take care of that before they can release the financial aid. But I have plans for that, plans to do that. Um, I'm going to take a small job in December and take care of that. And then I'll be on my way. So probably when classes start is when they'll release my financial aid, and then I'm headed to Huntington, West Virginia. And I'm excited about it. So when you turn 66, life isn't over. Not by a long shot. So that's my next adventure. It's continuing work on me, my graduate degree. And I'm a teacher, and I graduated in 1989 with my undergraduate degree. And I've been a teacher since then. So I've devoted my life to this. It just fits like a glove. I don't know how much longer I'll be working. When I was younger, people would say, "Oh, you're too old to go back to school." And it's like, I'll turn 70 with or without it. I might as well turn 70 with it. That's the way I feel about it today. Hopefully I'll get it before I'm 70, but I'm taking the long route. I'm just going part-time the first semester. And I will probably take a summer class. I always do that. I've always taken summer classes. So if I take two summer classes, because there are 2 sessions in the summer, and go part-time 6 and 6 in the fall and the winter, and then take 2 classes, that comes out to 18 hours. And so there's about 57 hours needed for the program to get a degree, so get the graduate degree. So hopefully I'll be able to do it before 4 years. So we'll see. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. I think it's time that we can turn in and go to sleep now. So, well, thank you for checking in. Thank you for being here. Welcome to I Can't Sleep. Well, it's not welcome. We're closing now. But thank you for being here. And I'm Becky. And I'd like to hear what kind of plans you have. What's your adventure in life? What are you doing right now? List that in the comments if you would, please. And hit like, subscribe, share. I'd really appreciate it. And I thank you very much and have a wonderful evening. Good night.